Good morning, guys. It is like 5:30 in the morning. Pretty chilly out right now. You can see there's the van and there's a Denny's sign. I slept in a Denny's parking lot last night right off the highway. Definitely do not recommend, but I'm driving down to Bryce Canyon right now and I just could not. Yeah, I was getting super tired last night, so I figured just pull off into like a truck stop area, and this was kind of where I saw like other RVs and campers, so I figured it was kind of safe, so I just crashed under this light for now. But man, it was a cold one. It's about 25 degrees out right now. You can see just like the van is entirely frosted over. I'm making some coffee right now, and then I'm gonna get on the road because I want to try to make it to Bryce Canyon for the sunrise. I'm about like an hour and 15 minutes away from the park. I get out of here pretty soon if I want to make it for that. So I'm just finishing up my pour over coffee, and then we'll be on the road. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can, but man, it was a cold one. Let me just tell you that. Well, friends, just an update currently. I am in Bryce Canyon National Park, and it is absolutely, I wouldn't say dumping snow, but it is snowing pretty heavily. There's probably about an inch or two on the ground already, and I've never really driven this van like in the snow. Kind of taking it slow because I am sliding a good amount, but it's gonna be so cool to see the park, like these hoodoos with the snow. I threw on what's called like yak tracks, which are like chains for your boots, just because the footing is pretty sketchy, you could say. I don't think I could ask for a better situation because that little light layer of snow like just made this all just so insane. Literally just doesn't even feel right that I'm walking like through this like orange, the red rock of the hoodoos here in Bryce Canyon, but then just covered with a crisp little layer of snow, which is just beautiful.
You always looked after me, brother, when we were children. You always had my back.
Let's see what this is saying. This side Navajo Loop is closed due to trail damage ahead. The Navajo Loop is entirely closed. I read on their website there was like a rock fall or some sort of like landslide essentially that is kind of blocking the trail. And then with it being winter, I just think they're taking extra precautions, which is always smart. We're practicing social distancing here while exploring such a rare site here of Bryce Canyon in the winter, man. Just so incredibly beautiful.
Save me now, I'm slipping so far down. It's only you I trust to set me free from this. I don't know how I got into this awful spot. I don't know where it ends, so I can use your helping hand tonight.
I was trying to take like a glorified selfie of me like standing on this trail with the rocks and stuff there, and I realized like I didn't have my main tripod, and then I realized that I left it literally outside my van in the parking lot. So I'm certain it's still there, but yeah, I just left it outside my door in the parking lot. So I'm gonna walk back, make a big old warm breakfast, and see if I can secure the tripod here.
No more lies, and from here on out I'll be there.
All right, in the moment of truth, right where I left it. Okay, breakfast time. I'm making some potatoes and eggs, and I have this cheese right here, black pepper, white cheddar, and it's like, so good. I don't even eat cheese that much, but somehow I got my hands on this, and I'm like addicted. Instead of just turning the gas off like at the knob here, if you turn it off at the source itself, I'm gonna try to do this so I don't burn myself here. So if I actually shut off my tank here, shut that off, and that way you can just ensure that there's no gas like in the line or anywhere else, and that there's really absolutely no gas left that can leak or anything like that. And then I just shut it off like I would normally at the knob, but just a way to kind of be extra safe. Look at the final product here. The cheese melted on the top. We got potatoes underneath. Let's give her a little taste test here. Wow.
Put a lot of olive oil in this. Woo! Woohoo! I say 7.5. I mean, this is solid. The only thing I wish is that I had some hot sauce. I don't have any hot sauce, so that would probably bump it up to about like an 8, 8.5, maybe even a 9.
I've seen your side of the story.
The plan I had of hiking what's called the Peekaboo Trail is no longer, because basically that whole area is closed off. That part that we saw earlier on Sunrise where that sign was is like a big channel to allow you to get to other trails. I am going to improvise and hike a trail that is open, at least a little bit, because none of the loops are really open because everything comes up to that kind of cut point. At this point, I'm really just exploring, adventuring, have no plan anymore, which I guess is the plan. The plan is there is no plan.
Save me now. I'm slipping so far down. It's only you I trust to set me free from this. I don't know how I got into this awful spot. I don't know where it ends, so I could use your helping hand tonight.
I'm about to go through like one of these window door sections. Ready? Here we go. Look at this, right through the entire freaking canyon. Now that's pretty cool. Right through it. One thing I did not account for at all is the mud. I am so dirty. My gear, like the tripod thing I use, is completely covered in mud from setting it down. I mean, my hands, my camera is literally dirty. My coat, my shoes. With the snow comes wet mud and everything else in between.
Save me now. I'm slipping so far down. It's only you I trust to set me free from this. I don't know how.
Looks like we have another one of these tunnels going through it. Woo! Oh my God, my foot is so heavy with freaking mud. Just look at the mud on my shoe right now. It's like 2 inches of mud. At this point, it's just weighing me down. I got so much mud in there. Oh my God. I've been hiking for quite a while now. It's about 2:15, and I've been going out for about 2.5 hours. As you can probably tell, I turned around. Maybe you can't tell. I might have taken a wrong turn because I was expecting the trail to kind of be closed at some point, so I just don't have any food. I'm getting hungry because I haven't ate and just have a little Gatorade left, so I'm gonna turn around. There was like a cool little cave spot with like a log that I'm gonna take a breather. I'll probably shed my coat, see if I can pack it away, because now I have to go up the canyon now, which is gonna just be, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, heading back up. So I guess most people know it as getting hangry, right? When you're hungry, you get like angry. That's kind of where I was just at, but I was more just like, I was so just like low vibe, you know? Like my body was just dying because I just had not eaten. What you guys didn't see was me essentially eat a whole head of broccoli with hummus. And I also made some ramen soup because it's warm and it feels good. It might be nice to find a new viewpoint and set up for sunset and make some dinner over there and just chill. But right now, I'm enjoying the meal I have in front of me. I'm at a place called Privacy Lookout. I'm walking through like the woods right now to try to get to the spot. I take it, I don't know. There are some people coming from this trail. Oh, it's super muddy again. Look at that. I legit spent like a good half hour after I ate just like cleaning my boots and like trying to get the mud off, but I think it's a lost cause around here. Say those time lapses, oh my gosh, those are some of the best time lapses I think I've ever shot. And not even that I did anything, just we had so much cloud movement right now. The clouds are just ripping over this valley here, and with that becomes a bunch of light changes because they start to cover the sun. Super stoked with how this came out, but I gotta tell you, I am just freezing cold right now, absolutely freezing. This place is literally magical, absolute magic. Here's the deal. We can't be in the parking lot of Sunset Point and not go check out the sunset, you know what I mean? I'm on the wide angle lens, so it might be hard to see, but just the last light up on that formation there and all the way in the back. My favorite days and why I love doing this is being up for the first light and staying out until the sunset. It just makes me feel like I just completely got everything out of the day that I could. Does it get much better than this? Oh my gosh, look at these tones, the colors right now. Alright guys, had to squeak out one last time lapse there. Thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me all day today, literally starting in the Denny's parking lot, so that was fun. I'm gonna make some dinner here, chill out for the night, make some tea, try to stay warm because looks like it's gonna be a cold one tonight. So with that being said, take it easy fam. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
You gotta save me now. I'm